Your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. Buckle up, because the geopolitical landscape between the United States and Europe is shifting into high gear. President Trump's renewed interest in Greenland, escalating trade tensions, and Tesla's growing troubles in Europe have created a perfect storm that could reshape the global auto industry. Germany, France, and Denmark have formed a united front, challenging Trump's policies and raising the stakes in an already tense transatlantic relationship. Let's dive into the key events, political moves, and economic fallout. Trump's Greenland ambitions. Political tensions reach a boiling point. President Trump has reignited controversy with his renewed interest in annexing Greenland. During a recent meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump confidently stated, "I think it will happen," emphasizing Greenland's strategic value due to its mineral-rich reserves and key location in the Arctic. But Greenland's leaders aren't having it. All 5 political parties in Greenland's parliament swiftly condemned Trump's remarks, calling them unacceptable and reinforcing that Greenland alone will decide its future. Denmark's Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, backed Greenland's position, stating that Greenland's autonomy is non-negotiable. European leaders, including Germany's Olaf Scholz and France's Emmanuel Macron, also weighed in, warning that such expansionist ambitions could strain NATO alliances and violate international norms. Greenland's strategic position in emerging Arctic shipping lanes makes it a geopolitical hotspot, but the overwhelming resistance from Greenlanders and European allies signals that any annexation attempt would face fierce opposition. But Greenland isn't the only sticking point in US-European relations. Trade tensions are adding even more pressure to an already fragile alliance. Trade wars and tariff tensions. Europe fires back. Trump's frustration with European Union, EU, trade policies is no secret. He's threatened to slap new tariffs on European goods, with the auto sector squarely in his crosshairs. Trump argues that while the US imports millions of European cars, American-made vehicles face unfair barriers in the EU market, but Europe isn't backing down. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has made it clear that any tariffs from the US will be met with equal force. France's Macron and Germany's Scholz have echoed this sentiment, vowing a unified European response. Their message is clear: protectionism won't fly in a global economy. This brewing trade war could spell trouble for the auto industry. American manufacturers like Ford and GM rely heavily on European markets, while European automakers like BMW, Mercedes, and Volkswagen count the US as a key customer base. Tariffs would drive up costs for manufacturers and consumers alike, creating a ripple effect across the global automotive market. The potential fallout isn't just economic, it's political. If these trade tensions escalate, the already fragile relationship between the US and Europe could reach a breaking point, with long-term consequences for global trade dynamics. And it's not just governments that are taking a stand. European investors are sending a strong message too, with Tesla caught in the crossfire. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore our next point: Denmark's Tesla boycott, a stand for workers' rights. Tesla's growing troubles in Europe are adding another layer of complexity to this transatlantic drama. Danish pension funds, including Akademiker Pension and Pension Denmark, have cut ties with Tesla, citing serious concerns over labor practices and governance issues. Jens Munch-Holst, CEO of Akademiker Pension, made it clear, "Our patience with Tesla has run out." The fund has officially added Tesla to its exclusion list, citing violations of workers' rights and Elon Musk's questionable management decisions. Pension Denmark followed suit, pulling its Tesla holdings, which were valued at around $45.8 billion. The controversy stems from Tesla's refusal to sign a collective bargaining agreement with Swedish workers, a move that sparked strikes and solidarity actions across the Nordic region. Danish unions responded by blocking Tesla vehicle shipments, signaling broader European frustration with Tesla's corporate behavior. These actions reflect a growing trend among European investors to align financial decisions with ethical and social responsibility standards. Tesla's failure to address these concerns has tarnished its image in Europe, potentially damaging its market position in the long run. But Tesla's challenges don't stop at labor issues. Declining sales and political missteps are accelerating its downward spiral. Tesla's declining European sales and image crisis. Tesla's grip on the European market is slipping, and fast. In Germany, Tesla's sales nosedived by 76% in February 2025 compared to the previous year, a dramatic drop from the already steep 60% decline in January. What's even more alarming is that overall electric vehicle, EV sales in Germany rose by 30.8% during the same period. That means while competitors like Volkswagen, BMW, and Renault are thriving, Tesla is getting left in the dust. Public perception of Tesla has taken a massive hit. A recent survey revealed that 94% of Germans are unwilling to buy a Tesla, a shocking turnaround for a brand once seen as the gold standard in EV technology. The reasons behind this shift are complex, but boil down to two major issues: Elon Musk's political entanglements and Tesla's questionable labor practices. Public protests and social media campaigns against Tesla have only made matters worse. Reports of vandalized Tesla charging stations and organized boycotts have become more frequent, reflecting growing resentment toward the brand. For a company that once symbolized cutting-edge innovation and environmental responsibility, this backlash is a brutal reality check. And Musk's growing involvement in European politics is making the situation even more complicated. Musk's political involvement, a brand in crisis. Elon Musk's controversial political endorsements have only deepened the cracks in Tesla's European reputation. His public support for Germany's far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD party, which gained significant traction in the last election, has alienated large segments of Tesla's customer base. Musk's political alignment with such a divisive party is at odds with the progressive, environmentally conscious values held by many European consumers. This political entanglement has created a toxic association for Tesla in Europe. Former brand loyalists are turning away, unwilling to support a company seen as aligned with extremist politics. Musk's personal brand, once an asset for Tesla, has now become a liability. Adding fuel to the fire, Musk's public skepticism toward aggressive climate policies has clashed with Europe's ambitious green agenda. While the EU is doubling down on emissions regulations and sustainable energy, Musk's dismissive attitude toward environmental action has not gone unnoticed by European lawmakers and regulators. France and Germany, two of Tesla's key markets, have grown increasingly wary of Musk's rhetoric, and it's starting to affect Tesla's market standing. All these factors are creating a perfect storm, and Tesla's dominance in Europe is hanging by a thread. Verdict: the end of Tesla's European dominance? Tesla's decline in Europe signals more than just a temporary sales slump. It reflects a broader shift in transatlantic relations and consumer sentiment. For years, Tesla led the charge in EV innovation, setting the pace for the automotive industry. But as European automakers have caught up, Tesla's strategic missteps and Musk's political controversies have created an opening for competitors to seize the lead. European brands like Volkswagen and Renault are gaining ground, offering competitive EV models that meet the region's strict environmental and labor standards. Meanwhile, Tesla's failure to engage with labor unions and meet European regulatory demands has alienated key stakeholders. The big question now is, can Musk turn things around, or is Tesla's European dominance over for good? Will Tesla recalibrate its approach to align with European labor and environmental standards? Or will Musk's political entanglements and strategic missteps accelerate Tesla's decline? We want to hear from you. Do you think Tesla can recover its position in the European market? Or is this the beginning of the end for Tesla in Europe? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest automotive and geopolitical news. Thanks for tuning in to Highway Herald. We'll see you next time.